What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we're taking a look at a marshmallow Android smartphone that won't break the bank. Meet the Grand X4, and a big shout out to ZTE for sponsoring this video and hooking me up with one to give away, so leave this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for details. Now, this smartphone comes in at just under $130 without a contract, but packs some features above its price point. First off, as far as specifications go, you're obviously not getting a high-end flagship smartphone here, but one that packs a punch for the money. Now, you'll find a 1.4 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 425 processor, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, a micro SD card slot that's expandable up to 64 GB, and a massive 3140 mAh battery inside with quick charge capabilities through its USB Type-C connector on the bottom end. Around the front side, there's a 5.5-inch HD display covered by Gorilla Glass 3, which isn't much on paper, and I'd love to see at least 1080p here, but it's still bright, clear, and vivid nonetheless. It's not the best display on a smartphone, as its off-axis viewing is a bit funky in my opinion, but it's definitely not the worst one I've seen. The design here, well, it's nothing to brag about. It's actually pretty simple and made up from plastic, but it does feel like a solid smartphone in the hand and has a small footprint overall. So there's no creaking or anything like that, and along the bottom end you'll find a set of capacitive navigation buttons, and the backside is even home to a fingerprint scanner, which isn't always the case with phones in this price range. Now, the fingerprint scanner works pretty good as well, and it will also allow you to quickly launch an app based on fingerprints, take a picture, and even answer a phone call. As for the performance and software experience, as mentioned, this is running Android 6.0 Marshmallow with a very minimal skin. Most of what you'll find here resembles a stock experience with a few added features from ZTE. Now, given the specifications, this phone does run pretty smooth, but only long-term use will determine how it holds up. Regardless, I'm a fan of the software experience here, and ZTE does have a way of keeping its Android overlay under control. Around the backside, you'll find a 13 megapixel camera, and while it's not going to win any awards up against some of the pricey flagships out there, it's actually not too bad for the money. And if you're into it, there's also a 5 megapixel camera around the front side, but I'll let you be the judge of photo quality here, and be sure to check out the link below for a full gallery if you want to see the photos in detail. Now, the cool part here is that the rear camera also doubles as a heart rate monitor as well, which ties into the built-in health monitoring features this phone has to offer, so kind of a nice added feature there. As for battery life, well, I haven't tested this phone very long, but I was easily able to get 4.5 hours of screen on time, which I definitely call a win, but it's also going to depend on how you use a smartphone, and I've gone pretty heavy on this one, at least in my opinion. But at the end of the day, for $130, you're getting a pretty solid smartphone with a fingerprint scanner, heart rate monitor, a decent camera, good battery life, and a lot of other features that come in above its price point. I'd say the only downside is that it's only available on Cricket Wireless, but like I said, I'm giving one of these away. So all you have to do to enter is make sure that you leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and then go ahead and drop a comment below letting me know what your favorite feature is. Now, I will be announcing the winner on my social networks, so make sure that you're following me there, and all those links are down below, and the winner will be announced in 2 weeks from today's date. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.